Hey, welcome back to the Rich's Talking Show. I'm Rich. Well, there's a lot going on in this election period. The election day is 2 weeks from yesterday. And I live in New Jersey. The early voting starts on the 26th. So the way things are going, it looks like the Democrats are panicking a little bit. I hope they are. I get the feeling that things are going in our favor, which is Trump's favor. I'm certainly a supporter of him. In the beginning, when he was nominated, I was grumpy about it. He's not the one I wanted. But the left has been attacking him so severely that I begin to really like Trump. So I want him to win. He's got a lot of people supporting him, including who many people think is the smartest guy on the planet, and that's Elon Musk. So anyway, it's kind of toxic now. I'll use that word because you'll see someone else uses that word. This is Joe Biden this morning, followed by the great Messiah, Barack.
He means it. This is not a joke. This is a guy who also wants to replace every civil servant, every single one. Thinks he has a right under the Supreme Court ruling on immunity to be able, if need be, if it was the case, to actually physically eliminate, shoot, kill someone who he believes to be a threat to him. I mean, so I know this sounds bizarre. It sounds like if I said this 5 years ago, you'd lock me up. We got to lock him up. Politically lock him up.
I don't understand how we got so toxic and just so divided and so bitter. And I get why sometimes people just don't want to pay attention to it.
Indeed, where does that toxic talk come from? You wonder. Last week, Barack was lecturing black men, saying they should be voting for her, and that he thinks they're only not voting for her because she's a woman, because they have no thoughts of their own. This offended many of them and only spurred them on to vote for Trump. But how is Kamala reacting to that? Does she love her two Democrat predecessors and what they stood for? She's going to keep following their policies? Let's see what she has to say.
It's time to turn the page. It's time to turn the page. And America is ready for a new way forward.
So she wants to move on, not stick with Joe's policies. While she was vice president, stood beside him, told everyone on The View that she agreed with everything Biden had ever done. She was right there with him. There's nothing she would change. But now she wants to turn the page and move on from her. She wants to move on from herself. Oh, well. You know, another little mystery going on, a fun mystery, is they wrote 2 books on her. Various people have written books about her. She's talked a lot about her past. All of a sudden, she's saying that she worked at McDonald's, worked her way through college at McDonald's. Then they changed that and said, well, she didn't work her way through college. She just wanted a little extra spending money, so she worked at McDonald's. That's interesting, except that there's a newspaper called the Free Beacon, and they thought, you know, everybody's accepting this. CBS, NBC, New York Times, they're all accepting it. I wonder if she really worked there. So they dug pretty deep into her past, asked the campaign people for maybe a name of somebody she worked with, and nothing came up, nothing at all. There's no proof that she ever worked at McDonald's. However, then they said, you can't possibly remember people you worked with when you were that young. You know, I worked with people on the farm when I was 15, 16, 17. I remember those guys. I remember them very well. I worked in a diner as I was older. I remember them. As time went on, I worked different jobs. I remember everybody I worked with. That's just normal, but not her. She doesn't remember anybody, but she's going to be for you. But anyway, some people do believe that she worked at McDonald's.
When she was young, she worked at McDonald's. And she greeted every person with that 1,000-watt smile and said, "How can I help you?"
Aren't you required to say that when a customer comes up? How can I help you? Kind of think everybody says that. Anyway, meanwhile, this is going on at McDonald's.
Pretty good. Okay, let's say. You believe this? Look at this guy. He's a MAGA guy all the way.
Okay, so for his first order, yup.
Well, that's a good-looking group. Hello, everybody. This is not a normal situation, is it, huh? How are you? What a good-looking family. How did you produce those good-looking kids? Give me, oh, they look like the wife. They look like the wife. How are you? Nice to see you. That's great. Thank you, man. Thank you very much.
This order right here.
Thank you. And there'll be no charge. Trump is paying for it. Is that okay?
2024.
Oh, you're doing some extra stuff.
Oh, okay, great.
This is all on Trump.
Oh, hold on, Trump.
I'm allowed to do that, right?
Yes.
Huh?
Let's check and make sure it's
Okay.
everything you said it would
It
be.
better be. It's going to be the best you ever. I made it myself.
You're the man. Make America
That's
great.
it, order. Thank you, man. Thank you.
That's right.
Hello, how are you? You're a good-looking guy. 45, 47. We love you. Come here, man. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. I will. I promise. Thank you very much. That's on me. Okay?
And this is their
I mean, that's
order.
thousands of people. Hello, how are you? What a beautiful woman. Look at a beautiful child, the whole thing. It's like the perfect looking person. That's good. That's your compliments. Thank you, darling. Thank you. Hi, Mom.
Good luck to
Look at
you,
Mom over
Michael.
there. Thank you very much. Thank you, darling. You have a great mom? Good or great? That's right.
Well, he can say he worked at McDonald's. Everybody sees it. There's damn good proof about it. So I'm beginning to, I hate to say it, but I'm beginning to feel kind of good about this election. I don't want to jinx it though. So make sure you get out there and vote. I am in New Jersey, which means nothing on a national level. This stupid state always goes the wrong way, elects terrible governors. But anyway, there's a chart here I want to show you, which is quite interesting. These polls are as of a couple of days ago. It's very interesting. It compares the last two national elections with where we are at the same time today. And you can see that it's very interesting. Clinton had 5.2 lead, or 6.2, and then Biden had 7.5. But Trump's up. The interesting one is Pennsylvania, which is a state everybody's talking about. Clinton was up and Biden was up. Now Trump is up, albeit a little bit. North Carolina is another major state. But anyway, hope you found this one interesting. I did. That's the reason I'm feeling pretty good going through those numbers with you. So thanks again for listening. Get out and vote. Put your hands together and pray, even though I'm not a religious person. Do it anyway. And see you next time. Don't forget to hit the YouTube button in my profile and then subscribe when you're in YouTube. That means an awful lot to me. Okay? Thanks so much.